Alright. Let us do some more Final Fantasy XIV storyline. We have level 90 quest, Where Everything Begins, given to us by our newly acquainted dark-robed Voidsent, who is a female, higher human reaper kind of thing. I'm pretty sure, but we'll see what happens here. We are in that what's it called? The dungeon area that we just cleared. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. So, I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it that you're after? Wait, she's kind of American, isn't she? So, I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it you're after? We were looking for a Voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you, says Farshan. We are visitors to this world and know little and less of its workings and ways. We'd be grateful if you could tell us about it, about yourself. So it's information you seek? What do you offer for it? I beg your pardon? Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That is the sole role in this world you call the Void. That makes sense. Pray forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value here. Voidsent crave one thing alone, ether. In return for information, I offer you mine, just not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well, I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we're to talk about the Void, let us do so outside. Come with me. I think her voice is deeper, but I don't remember. I could watch the video from yesterday and figure out, but maybe I'll do that after this one so as not to waste time. I can mount here, right? Yay. The words of the prophet are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, whisper with the sound of silence. I can't go that low. Alright, we are outside of the kind of jail prison region. You see the magnificently long. It's a good thing they don't make us run this and it's just like a portal from one side to the other, but it's just like winding and long and up a little bit and down a little bit and back and forth, kind of like a serpentine, and all like hanging over a void. But there are nope, there's no supports. It's just hanging. It's just magic, void magic. Cutscene talking to the Voidsent. Maybe we'll hear her voice again here. She's looking up to the purple dark.
This is where I belong.
Cloudy sky.
My home. This endless darkness you call the Void.
She does have the British. This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the Void. That's about the best I'm going to do.
There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished.
Really?
Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, Voidsent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin-eaters, darkness begat Voidsent.
Huh.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a Voidsent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am Voidsent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I've neglected to ask your name.
I don't think it's prying. I mean, we gotta know what we're dealing with. Who we're dealing with.
As we say mortal, you may call me Voidsent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
Then call me what you will. I care not.
You don't remember your name? Yishtol is thinking.
How about 0?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No reaction whatsoever on the face of our 0.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. 0, then.
My options are, here's to a fruitful partnership, or, I think it's a nice name. Here's to a fruitful partnership.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
I look a little bit like, I don't know.
Well, 0, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ajdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
I think unbeknownst to us, there is what I can see as a spectator, obviously, kind of a roiling dark purple energy sphere up in the sky. A couple stories, maybe. It's looking at us, hissing. And then when Varshan thinks he notices it, it's gone. But he's looking around.
Did you say something? No.
He heard the hiss, huh?
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of Voidsent, perhaps.
Alright, we'll talk to Varshan to continue. We'll see if I need to remove my headshot again, but no, I don't think so. I must say, we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue the conversation within the castle. The throne room is defensible. Given its few points of ingress, let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we've arrived. Kinda wish she wasn't British, because it makes it harder for me to distinguish her and Ishtola, but I'll figure it out. My name is Y'shtola. Y'shtola. And this is 0. 0. I came from a time long before now. Perhaps we can be of assistance to you. Assistance to you? Nah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, sons, daughters. Free companies talking about putting seared pork in a soup. I mean, no, bud. Sounds crunchy. Do you know what searing is? It's supposed to create a crunchy exterior. I don't know. Alright, speaking to 0, we'll start a battle sequence of sorts, I think is what this usually means. Level capped. We're in a big circular room. I believe this is where we fought the first boss, which was a bunch of heads that kept coming at us. I don't know for sure. Anyway, let's see what happens. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside... Okay. I'm going to be required to participate in battle. No problem. Cool. Kept it. I'm level 620, if that matters. I don't think I'm even close to that. Actually, I don't even know what my red mage item level is. Y'shtola and 0 are standing face to face in the
This
center.
place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
The center of this big circle.
Very well.
She puts a hand to her chest, and energy starts to flow from the back of her palm, and she kind of holds out that hand to 0, and there's a ball of light ether. 0 holds out a hand to start to absorb it, and we have that dark black-purple energy. And basically, the final boss we just fought. Come on. It looks exactly... Yeah.
That I should miss my mark.
Scarmiglione is back.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
It doesn't... You siphoned the energy from Beatrice. That was her name, right? So, it does exist.
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So, Beatrice does exist somewhere still?
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another,
Oh, okay.
it is possible to return again and again.
The monster's looking...
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
He was scoping out Varshan.
What?
Oh, come on, you're an elder
I
dragon.
must devour you too. Yes, I must.
You're an elder dragon. You should have more of a response than, what? It's getting angry, though.
Drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
Great. Ads. We have energy coalescing into beings. A lot of the kind we've already fought. The demons with the scythes, the floating like bugs with their scythe arms. Big old chest-pumping gorilla-like demon guys.
It's another death they want. I say we give it to them.
0 hasn't moved yet, but she turns and walks away.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger.
She could absorb all of this ether, though, after we defeat everything. She can absorb all of it, right?
We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
You won't have the chance to. Scarmiglione will take it before you can, because he's more powerful than you.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast.
Am I the only one not seeing the obvious?
Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
These are beings that Zero would never be able to defeat on her own. See if there's any notes from our scions. No? Okay, then I'm just gonna go, I guess.
Every soul in this domain
I'm just
serves
gonna
me now.
single target. Take out one
Come,
after another.
feast upon their flesh.
The castle answers his call.
Because they're not exactly stacked well, so
We'd do well to break up this feast quickly.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
Ooh, Estinian's getting some jumps on. Kicking some names and taking some butt. I'm doing alright myself. Nothing's attacked me yet, and none of the scions are low enough health that I've been worried. They're in fact, they're all almost full. I think somebody's doing some healing in the background.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
I don't think I want to be in this circle, but we'll see. He means to resurrect them again. Let them come.
He hastens their regeneration.
We are deathless!
Uh-oh.
You cannot defeat that which cannot
circles to avoid.
die.
I think it's going to be like a thing in order again. So yeah, you have to move out of, yeah. No problem. And then a spread out mechanic. Okay. I'll save
Struggle and slaughter all.
Get clear.
This bodes ill.
Yeah, man.
Our foe has too great an advantage.
We need to drag him out of this damnable feast.
Oh, got some more circles to avoid. You can stand in the middle or on some of the sides here.
Quickly, stand together!
Why is this Indian way back there? Oh, you're avoiding shit. I don't have AoE heals, so I'm hoping you guys are good. I gotta pull him out of his feet. How does that work?
There's no end in sight.
I'm doing good on mana.
A retreat may be in order.
They do just keep coming back. Oh, we have a cutscene. All going to plan. Ishtola nukes him. Scarmiglione re-summons.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Ooh, kinky. Sorry.
Zero, is there no way to stop them from coming back?
She could absorb their ether.
There is. but I have no reason to share it with you.
Mistral was thinking.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
She unsheathes her scythe and starts to glow in this blue, swirling energy, as does her scythe. She leaps into combat. Literally leaps. Scythe strikes one of the, gorilla behemoth guys in one strike. There's a crystal that's formed. And it drops to the ground. And she
They've
continues.
been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
She just slices through one after the other, one slice per fiend. Dodges an attack from one of the gorilla guys. Uppercut scythe strike on him. And there are 6 crystals on the ground. Thinner than we're used to. Slightly glowing. Purple pinkish hue.
Satisfied?
I'd say we're even, yeah.
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
She didn't say we should continue aiding, so...
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well.
Scarmiglione comes out.
You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
It's go time, part 2. Let's do it. I ain't scared to know whatever the heck this guy
However,
is.
a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn Voidsent into crystal.
The useless foe.
You assemble before my truth.
Cursed noise, is that AoE unavoidable? Yeah. I'm not a healer anymore. But Yishtola will give us a heal. There's some ads. 4 kind of siren-looking ads.
Attend to the minions first.
Okay. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? I can't do anything to them. Which one? Oh, there. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Jeez. I couldn't target any of them, so it's 0 doing it. We got just a stack in the middle, kind of thing going on here. Oh shit! Okay, don't be in the middle, just like in the boss fight. My bad.
Got you.
I didn't notice the middle was a bad spot. What trickery? We're just killing your shit. Actually, even some of your shit. Void Quake is this like thick plus sign.
This will hurt.
I don't know what to do yet. I'm gonna avoid the plus for now. Let it go off, and then see where Zero's taken out. Yeah, we're good. We're good where we are. He's summoning like those like dark paladin angel things. And then there's like one of those attacks where you have to just avoid half of the entire place. tried to teleport out, maybe? I don't know. This is weird.
We cannot win without Zero. We must help her.
Wait, where'd Zero go? Oh. Yeah, I don't know that, dude. I didn't see it. There's a filthy shackle. Oh, the boss is shackling Zero. And Zero is in the pathway of that massive half arena swipe thing that the boss will do. Everybody better get out soon.
Another dead to return.
I must deal with you.
Yeah, you probably should.
I'll kill you all myself.
Could kill us all
Finally
yourself. What
getting
happened?
serious, shall we? Very well. Let us return the favor.
Rotten Rampage. So we have some more circles in a rotation of sorts. This one's easy to avoid, just like it was, I guess, in the boss fight. Not doing a good job of keeping up with my white magic with black magic or whatever. Cursed Echo, unavoidable. This is a lot like the boss fight, so like not a whole lot to talk about in all honesty.
This place will be your grave.
I don't think it will be, but it's nice here. Moves to one side.
We must stop him now!
Starts to do cursed noise. I think this is going to be something that we're just going to have to...
Everyone, to me!
Okay. Varshan puts up a shield to get us okay from one, two of them? He's at 9%.
Give it everything you've got!
Working on it, bud. Varshan's like green magic dome doing work. 3%. 2%. 1. Ooh, fun one. I'm glad I was stuck with Red Mage, but it wasn't a dungeon, so I usually go DPS for most of the stuff. Or tank is fine. In the cutscene, Zero.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again.
There's a dashing slash through its midsection.
What? My flesh? Why won't it heal?
The wound has this
What is the meaning of this?
roiling dark purple energy coming out of it. Kind of pinkish too. He sees the crystals on the ground.
To seal Ephine crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power?
You only just now noticed that that's what she's doing?
Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom.
Lord Golbez.
Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
And Scarmiglione falls and becomes a crystal, just like the others, slightly glowing, purple pinkish hue. Not any bigger or smaller than the others, I think. I walk toward the crystal that he became. Pick it up. It is long. Longer and thinner, but not like massively longer or massively thinner. It's just slightly longer, slightly thinner. We have a flashback as we pick it up, like we used to have, you know, echoes of memory and stuff. Some roiling figures in darkness, cloud kind of shadow, but we can make out a big clawed gorilla dude, a kind of floating siren with a scythe, and they're all looking at this, well, the guy that was sitting on the throne.
You are welcome, seekers of might.
The Knight in Black. who we saw on the throne with the 4 like elemental portal things.
I, Golbez, have called you 4 hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the promised gift?
This guy kind of has like a minotaur head with the horns and.
In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
This one I think is kind of like a buff lizard man, basically.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Honor the pact, if you didn't catch that. That's the floating siren with the scythe kind of thing.
Very well. Behold.
The slit in his eye shines briefly, and the dragon that we are searching for appears, hovering in the air. Magical chains.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether.
Magical chains just kind of swirling around it in an egg-shaped fashion.
This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends.
They all move forward. We don't see them feasting, we just zoom in on the boss.
As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
So I take it one of those 4
Are you all right?
is who became Scarmiglione? Otherwise, why would he get that flashback? The lizard-like guy could have.
The Voidsent's essence remains,
Ystrola's picked up another
but
crystal.
it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmiglione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye, their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
Oh.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
So she can't absorb their ether. Or whatever. 'Cause, yeah.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ystrola does the hand to chest thing again, gets some ether, holds it out into her palm in the form of a ball, which Zero absorbs with her hand stretched out. We see the transfer happening.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
And it is over. Ystrola sighs.
That makes us even, I trust.
A little bit more tired probably than before.
Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
I explained the vision. Cutscene goes black. And we're back.
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya.
Ashdaya, my bad.
Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
He has one of his fists. One of his hands turns into a fist clenching.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
They all look to me in the crystal. I look down to it. Cutscene goes black. End of quest probably here. Yeah, I'll talk to you, Stola, to end it. And you dang sure we're gonna keep going. In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer some few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. Where everything begins is complete. There are no further cutscenes. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed. I'll see you next time.